Good morning, teacher. Today I'm going to present my final project about Alicorp company. I'm Fiorella Judith Prado Pingo. Alicorp began in Peru as a company dedicated to the production of oils and soaps and over time expanded into the food, home care, and personal care sectors. Today, it drives growth in the countries where it operates and improves the quality of life of its employers, suppliers, investors, consumers, and communities. Alicorp mission is to offer high quality products that improve people's life and contribute to social well-being. The company aims to be an industry benchmark by providing innovative solutions and a diverse portfolio, generating a positive impact in the community where it operates. Alicorp vision is to be the leading company in Latin America, recognized for the excellence of its products, its innovation, and its commitment to sustainability. It seeks to improve people's quality of life, reduce its environmental impact, and be a reference in social responsibility, contri- contributing to development, the development of strong communities. Mondelez is a global company that produces and sells snacks, biscuits, and confectionery, such as Oreo, cheese, Milka. It sells through super, supermarkets, con- convenience, convenience stores, and e-commerce. The company operates where with the where with the with facilities in cities like Lima, Chicago, and Mexico. Moritalia is a Peruvian company based in Lima that produces pastas, cookies, chocolates, and pottery beverages. It sells its products through supermarkets, convenience stores, and traditional retail. It's operate mainly in the Peruvian market and competes directly with Alicorp by targeting targeting products, dairy products, including milk, yogurt, cheese. It commercializes its products through supermarkets and wealthy stores like Macro and various retail chains across the country. Its presence in healthy and nutrition dairy options positions it as an indirect competitor for Alicorp in consumer markets, seeking wellness for focused products. All products, dairy products in, include milk, yogurt, cheese. It commercializes its products through supermarkets, wholesale stores like Macros.
My name is Naeli Ximena Ruiz Garcia, and now I will present the SWOT analysis of Alicorp. First, let's look at the strengths. Alicorp is one of the leading companies in Peru with a strong portfolio of well-known brands in food, home care, and personal care. It also has a diversified business model operating in consumer goods, B2B, industrial products, and aquaculture. Additionally, the company has solid logistics and modern production plants which allow fast distribution and high quality standards. Finally, its financial strength helps Alicorp invest, innovate, and expand into the new markets. Now, the weakness, Alicorp still depends heavily on the Peruvian market, which makes it vulnerable to local economic change. Also, the company is highly exposed to price fluctuations of imported raw materials such as wheat, corn, and oil. Another weakness is the negative perception of some ultra-processed products with warning labels which affects brand image. Next, the opportunities. There is a growing demand for healthy products, sustainable packaging, and natural ingredients. Alicorp can also country expand into the other American countries and strengthen its e-commerce and digital sales channels. And finally, the strengths. The consumer goods market is very competitive with local and international brands with feeding for market share. In summary, the SWOT analysis shows that Alicorp is a strong, diversified, and competitive company with opportunities for growth, but also with external challenges related to regulation, competition, and raw material costs. Now, I will present the first analysis of Alicorp, starting with the political factor. Peru experienced frequent political change, which creates uncertainty for companies. Alicorp is also affected by food regulation, such as the nutritional warning labels and the environmental and labor policies that increase complaints costs. Moving to the economic factors, Alicorp depends on imported raw materials, so inflation and exchange rate volatility impact production costs. On another hand, the growth of digital channels and regional markets like Bolivia and Colombia represent economic opportunities. Next, the social factors. Consumer, consumers are more focused on healthy eating, natural ingredients, and sustainable brands. They also prefer convenient products because of fast-paced lifestyles. The trend includes Alicorp innovation strategies. Finally, the technical factors. Alicorp continues investing in industrial automation, modern production systems, and digital tools such as big data to improve demand, forecasting, and consumer insights. In conclusion, the PES analysis helps us understand the external environment of Alicorp. The company must adapt to political change, economic volatility, new social constraints, and rapid technological innovation in order to remain competitive.
Hi, my name is Karen Alejandra Mamani Quispe, and today I'm going to explain Porter's 5 force applies to Alicorp. First, the tree of new entrants is low because new companies need high capital and competing with Alicorp scale is the toughest. Their strong brands create big entry barriers. Second, the power customer is strong. Consumers and retailers like Totus and Plaza Vea have a lot of bargaining power, creating a constant tug of war. This forced Alicorp to make upgrades and improvements to keep loyalty. Third, the power supplier is moderate. Alicorp buys large volumes of input, but global price changes give suppliers some clout. This affects cost and overall profitability. Fourth, the threat of substitute products is high. There are many alternatives such as artisanal food, homemade detergent, and imported brands. These substitutes push Alicorp to offer healthier and more innovative options. Finally, competitive rivalry is very fierce. Alicorp competes with big companies like Unilever and Nestlé. So constant innovation is necessary to stay strong in the market. Now I'm going to talk about how Alicorp applies the principle of marketing. Alicorp applies the main principle of marketing to offer solutions for customer needs. The company focuses on creating products for daily life and building a lasting customer relationship with buyers. The first principle is product. Alicorp focus on good quality and often give a guarantee to show that their products are available. The second principle is price. Sometimes they use entry level pricing when introducing a new product. Because the company is profit driven, they look for a balance between low costs for customer and earnings. The third principle is place. Alicorp distributes its products through warehouse, dealers, and distribution center (DC). This allows them to reach more customers and also support bulk sales. The fourth principle is promotion. Alicorp creates buzz on social media to attract attention. They also check the reach of their campaigns to know how many people saw their ads. They also gather customers' information to improve their strategies. In conclusion, Alicorp used 4 Ps, that is, product, price, place, and promotion, to stay competitive and maintain an outstanding position in the market.
Hi, my name is Aileen Clausi. Is competitive strategy. Alicorp competitive strategy. Alicorp strategy is not static. It has shifted from being an industrial processor to a company focused on the consumer and innovation. It relies on three fundamental pillars and grow efficiency and people. And diversification and entrepreneurial strategy. Alicorp mitigates risk by dividing its competition into three clear fronts. Is mass consumer goods. This is their stronghold. Bands like Bolivar, Don Vittorio, Alacena. The strategy here is segmentation. They have premium product for AV, social coming sector, value products, value for money, and economy. Products to combat low-cost competition. Alicorp Solutions. They don't just sell flour or oil in restaurants and bakeries. They sell consulting. Their strategy is to become partner with their clients. Baker chef, through training, baker school, and digital tools, in creating high entry barriers for other competition. Aquacool Bifatro. This is their first branch for shrimp and fish. Here, the company base of technology and nutritional efficiency, exporting to Ecuador and other countries which provides review in hard currency and diverses concrete rights. Innovation and digital transfers. Advanced analytics. They use big data to predict demand and optimize supply chain. They do not produce blending but based on real-time consumption data. Fast time to market. They have a accelerated launch time. If they detect a trend, disinfectant, cleaning, post-pandemic of speaking ourselves. They launch product quickly under their umbrella brands, such as Aval or Alacena. MEA, merger and acquisitions. Their inorganic ground is aggressive. When entering the market is difficult, they were the local leader of front challenger. Historic example, the acquisitions of Intraveto Dominion, the cleaning market with Sapolio after expansion into Bolivia and Ecuador. Human resource strategy. The HR strategy of Alicorp is falling in line with the company purpose, finding a better tomorrow, and serves as fundamental pillar of the business model. Aiming to be a company focused on the continuous development of its employees. Culture and values the eminence of management. Talent management of Alicorp is based on the set of corporate values that dictate speed, behavior, and promoting and with performance culture. We lead with passion, fostering and winning inspired courage and vocation for innovation. We are agile and flexible. The ability to raise risks, learn from mistakes, and adapt quickly to market changes. We trust and respect. Creating of say every morning where people feel empowered and valued, welcoming different points of view. We are connected, working as a team, treating organization goals and their own and squeezing their wish excel. Development and leadership. The HR strategy focuses on employee growth and ensure the sustainability of leadership within the company. Performance and talent management, they use methodologies of 370. Through evaluation to measure quick competition, leadership, and award of performance, facilitating individualized development plans. Continuous professional development, constant investment training programs. Internal mobility. The active deployment routine and carpet development within the organization, horizontally and vertically, covering a high percentage of leadership positions with internal talents. Attraction and retention. Alicorp speed to attract and retain the best talent through and rigorous process and attribute valued proposition. Competition-based selection process, they look for a balance between competition scale, motivations, career understand, and experience previews and achievements to ensure cultural fit. High potential programs, they feature intense training and youth professional programs to identify and accelerate the development of future leaders. Environment and competition, they other performance incentive business and promote a positive work climate with high report satisfaction rate, along with diversity and inclusion policy that set salary and opportunity equity. In conclusion, Alicorp stands as a prime example of modern, diversified Latin America consumer packaged goods company is competitive success driven by a three-pronged strategy, leading the mass consumer goods segment, while rapid expansion is the high-margin solution and high-tech quality divisions. Cruising the company leverages strong in HR focus of the talent agility and the winning purpose, finding a better tomorrow to execute this strategy FLB, while facing significant and external threats like commodity price volatility and regional policy instability. Alicorp strengthens its iconic brand portfolio and continent to digital innovation. This combination of positives is well to capture further opportunities in well-strength and regional consolidation. Thank you.